I could never be a critic. With that being said, I think Michael ended really abruptly. You know, they had the dual performances and then BAM! You know what I'm saying? Just Elvis ranks amongst my top 5 favorite movies of all time. A Complete Unknown was stylistically different, but I still liked it a ton. If we want to shake things up a bit, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Smaller movie in terms of box office, and I don't know anyone who's seen it outside of the group I went with. I had fun with it. I used to really love music and exploring albums before I fell for movies, where nowadays you need to pull my teeth to get me to listen to new music. The combination of these two mediums of music and movie just do it for me. I know film heads hate to see a music biopic coming, but
I am late to this discussion for one specific reason. I tried to see it with my family. If I need to see something immediately so I can talk about it, I go, but Michael was different. I was 10 years old when Michael Jackson passed away. I remember looking out of the bathroom window around that time and just thinking about him and death. A lady named Farrah Fawcett had also passed away. What did I know at that age? My mom ended up buying the #1's DVD and we just spammed the music videos like there was no tomorrow. She took my brother and I to see This Is It when it released. The second half of 2009 was Michael Jackson infused, and the three of us watching that documentary together is such a core memory.
And as the sentimental man I am, I tried to recreate some of that magic from 2009, but it did not work out. So I finally took my mom and I to go see Michael in IMAX before Mortal freaking Kombat took over the screens. I liked it. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would, but besides the quick ending, there's not much else I could say I dislike. Let's go over the obvious real quick.
Movies that go through rewrites, reshoots can hinder a project's original flow. I know legal matters affected Michael, which can be blamed for the ending. Biopics are often sensitive topics for estates and families involved, where Janet and Paris Jackson stayed away from the production for their own reasons. Not every goddamn detail in their life is shown, and some things are omitted from the subject's journey.
I could never be a critic. I don't know. Go watch a documentary.
These mother effers, man. Not that they swindled me this time, but they really gaslit this movie as being a music video, concert performance, recreation after recreation. Michael has dialogue. It has, character insight. Come on, I mean the movie in itself, while it doesn't touch every facet of his life through 1988, sheds a light on who Jackson was. I had no clue about the abuse as a child. I thought they were some naturally talented, happy yay family. Truly, the scene where Joe hits young Michael with the belt repeatedly.
That was painful to watch. Wasn't sure I knew 2 of the brothers played instruments. I mean, all I had to do was watch a performance of theirs, but I haven't done that in so long. Going unscripted real quick to say that an argument people make is that if I wanted to watch a performance, I can just go watch a performance. But if you're like me, if you're an average person, you're not out here seeking a performance on the daily, on the weekly, or in years. That's just not part of your daily routine. I want to see this movie because I'm interested in seeing the movie, but I'm not thinking about Googling or YouTubing a performance. Going back to script, the Michael movie provides context to Michael Jackson, which has humanized him for me beyond the fashion icon, the Grammy holder, the dancer. Reflecting back on what I watched, that has to be my favorite aspect of the movie.
The man speaks in a soft voice. He's shy, wore sunglasses to possibly hide behind them. He had a want to connect and spend time with his brothers through the Twister scene. You know what, man? I love what this movie aimed to explore. This is so much part of Michael Jackson as the trials and allegations were. Can the roasting of recreated music performances be translated into lawsuit and court recreations?
Wait for part 2. But back to Michael, this man was at a toy store signing autographs feeling happy. And then he goes back home where jokes like he's gonna play his own game of Twister tonight are being made. I get it. I never really related to the hyping of Smashing or found these jokes entertaining growing up. But that one was funny. When the movie started and you hear him, there might have been some music playing, I became emotional. Having my mother to the side, along with the memories of that 2009 summer, along with just celebrating a legend on screen.
Haven't even complimented Jaafar yet, but of course he's amazing. No one really touches upon this, but we live in a time where people that were close and lived around, witnessed the person at hand, can help these productions. Bob Marley One Love is a perfect example where the actors were connected in one way or another to the people they played. Elvis had the support of Priscilla, Lisa Marie, and Riley Keough. 3 generations of family, and decades from now, that is going to be impossible. I get the production of Michael has been messy. I do. I'm aware the runtime doesn't go through The Wiz, which released in 1978. Diana Ross scenes were cut, but I like the movie as a character study, an insight on who Michael Jackson was.
Watching interviews and clips of him hit differently now knowing how he was.
Oh, you don't really know him. It's just a movie.
Well, I would hope the majority of his family would get his behavior, mannerisms, and tones pretty spot on.
Like I said earlier, I got emotional when the movie started. I was about to witness Michael Jackson in a brand new form. The amount of looks I exchanged with my mom throughout, the way she teared up when he was in the hospital with his mom. This woman was audibly reacting loud to some parts and started dancing when Billie Jean was performed. I saw this movie freaking late and missed out on the opening weekend crowds, but when Human Nature came on, I felt in such a heightened, elevated mood that I looked to my right about midway, and this woman, probably in her late 20s, was dancing in her seat and singing along.
I could never be a critic. To put it as snobby as I can, they speak on the quality of a motion picture. How does it stick the landing on the skeleton of filmmaking? But the audience tells you how enjoyable the experience is. If you've seen my videos before, I have said it. That's what it's all about. That communal feeling I was beheld to before that screen. A family a few rows ahead of me reacting loudly to the dialogue. This experience beats the characteristics of the motion picture. The Michael movie did exactly what it should do. Reinvigorate people's interest. Michael Jackson's discography is freaking popping off right now. Funny enough, I have never changed my bio in the almost 5 years of creating videos, and I made it a goal to stick out, and my mission statement by saying, I like movies, but I'm not some robotic reviewer. Jaafar rules. I feel like I understand MJ more. Let's see what part 2 has in store for us. I'm sorry if this video feels lackluster. I've been kind of stressed, and that always hinders my creativity and passion during the writing process. That's all for me today. So love what you like, my friends. Protect your energy. And Q, could you lower the lights for me?
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?